Good evening, everybody. Hope all of you are having a wonderful day. So, browsing through some manga news today. I like to pull up random articles or interesting articles. So, I'm going to be throwing another one from 2021. I thought I was done talking about 2021 sales data and all the other information, but it looks like more and more articles keep on coming, and we're finding some interesting statistics as time goes on, or some interesting data as time goes on. So let's get started with this article. So basically, this is from ICV2. As I reported earlier this week, that ICV2 reported that stated that manga sales had increased by 160% in 160% in North America. In USA alone, and it's made a huge impact for bookstores, and which resulted in Barnes Nobles and Books a Million to expand their manga section. And so basically, so this article just actually tells about the individual volumes, were the top 20 individual manga volumes that sold uh, from January of last year to January of this year. So let's go down this list. So some of this some of this information shouldn't be a surprise as we scroll down it. So the first one is Attack on Titan Volume 1. Not surprised there. The anime is very popular, as well as, for newcomers who are not into manga or anime itself, you can't help but not be intrigued by the series, especially with the plot, like about the apocalyptic, the apocalyptic plot line as well. I mean, what's there not to like about Attack on Titan? So, to be honest, that Attack on Titan Volume 1, that's what actually got me into the series, because I remember a few years ago, I was just in my local bookstore. I hadn't read some manga in a long time. I think it was like the first time in years. And I kept on hearing about Attack on Titan, Attack on Titan. And so I just looked through the Volume 1, and I was just blown away. And at the same time, I was just a guy working a regular job and did not have too much money to spare at the time. So I couldn't really spend all that money buying manga compared to now. Now let's just say I have more income, so I have more money to buy some manga. So Attack on Titan Volume 1, not surprised there, and plus the series just recently ended, so I'm sure that there's still I'm still I'm sure that there's newcomers who are interested in the series as well. And since we have the final series of the anime. Now the second one is My Hero Academia Volume 1. Not surprising at all. I mean, I'll admit I got into My Hero Academia last year as well. And I still need to catch up on the rest of the storyline. I mean, hopefully before the final arc ends, you gotta do that. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Haba Volume 1. Once again, Demon Slayer is pretty much on every list. It's a huge cultural phenomenon in Japan. It's one of the best selling mangas out there, sold over, I think, more than 100 million copies at least within a short time span. So, and even when you go to your local Target, you see Demon Slayer, you go to your Barnes Nobles, Demon Slayer, every item you see is like Demon Slayer, Demon Slayer, Demon Slayer with the anime. It's like, has a huge impact like Dragon Ball Z does. So, not surprised. Next one, Chainsaw Man, Volume 1. Yeah, I always say that if there was one short series I always recommend, Chainsaw Man it is. It's only 11 volumes, and this series, I was blown away. I would say it's one of my favorite series I have read. Uh, I'm currently catching up. I'm currently trying to read the ninth volume of it. I recently got it. So, but I was just say I'm just astounded. I'm just astonished about the series. I think that series is amazing, and I'm looking forward to the anime itself as well. Next one is My Hero Academia Volume 2. Figures. I mean, yeah, it's because once you read Volume 1 of My Hero Academia, you don't want to stop. Volume 1, especially the first chapter, is what got me into the series. I'm not going to spoil anything for that. So if you guys are interested in My Hero Academia, read the first chapter, especially towards the end. Next one, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun Volume 1. That's number 6. I've been seeing that title pop up a lot in my local Barnes& and Nobles. I don't know much about it. We'll have to check it out. Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 1. Once again, another best-selling series from Shonen Jump. Sold over 60 million copies. I have 4 volumes of it, which includes Jujutsu Kaisen 0 and 1 through 3. Having a tough time finding Volume 4, but we all can see why, because it's a great series. My Hero Academia Volume 28. Yeah, so that's the second latest, the second, actually now the third latest volume. Well, actually, you could say the second latest volume of 2021, which is released from My Hero Academia. They just recently released volume 30, so that's which is actually the first release of 2022. So not surprised there. Next one, Demon Slayer Volume 2. Yeah, no surprise. Once you get into Volume 1, you want to follow up what happens in Volume 2. Then the next few ones are from My Hero Academia Volume 26, Volume 27, Volume 29, and Volume 3. Yeah, so you're starting to see a pattern here. And afterwards is Demon Slayer Volume 23, Volume 3, Attack on Titan Volume 2, Chainsaw Man Volume 2, Chainsaw Man Volume 3. Oh, new one, Death Note Volume 1, Black Edition Volume 1, Attack on Titan Volume 34. So basically, we can all conclude that we're just seeing like 3 main titles which are dominating the list: Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, and Demon Slayer. Those are the top 3. I like to say those are the big 3 for 2021 because, uh, I mean, I'm actually surprised Death Note's still there. Then again, you know, it's kind of like if you want another short series besides Chainsaw Man, Death Note it is. I still have the original 12 volumes back in my place, and then there's this Toilet Bound Hanako Kun Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, I can understand why it's going to be tough to find volume 2. I mean, it is tough to find volumes for Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm not going to lie about that. But with My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan, they're pretty much everywhere. I mean, you go to any bookstore, I don't think you're gonna have any supply chain issues finding any of those titles or volumes. I mean, I go to my bookstore all the time, and I pretty much find like, with the exception of the past 2 months, like volumes 15 and 16, but every other volume is available at this point. And even with Demon Slayer, heck, even your local Target has that. And Attack on Titan, yeah, I mean, you'll see every single volume at your local bookstore pretty much. So it's no surprise why those 3 titles have dominated the list. But I'd like to know what next year's list is going to be like. I mean, for 2022, that should be interesting. But I have a feeling that it could be similar. Like we could see probably no change. Like we'll see My Hero Academia dominating the list, of course, because of the final arc, and then you'll probably see Chainsaw Man because they're wrapping things up. I mean, the 11th and final volume is releasing in June of this year. And yeah, Demon Slayer, I expect that to dominate. But I like to see what other random manga volumes pop up as well. Anywhere, feel free to share your thoughts. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, and what you think of this list. Or do you have any of these volumes, or are you looking forward to any other manga in the future? Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right, take care. Bye.